wonderful world of Waikato Sheds, everyone. You're here with Mark the Builder, and I love tools. And look what I've got today. I've got all my tools out, so you will have seen in a previous video what the basic tools you need to build a kit set are. And now this is the next step up. So perhaps you're a roofer looking at building a shed, you're building a really big shed like our main man Ben Wayne building his dream home, so you're wanting to tool up, or like a lot of good guys and girls out there, you've already got a lot of the basic tools, you decided to buy a kit set and build it, so you're thinking, what are the one or two tools I should add to my list to make the job easier? So that's what we're going to go through here today, and we'll go through. It's in a bit of an order, but not completely. So you got your tech gun still, a good quality tech gun, you're never going to go wrong. And then impact wrench. So this impact wrench, fantastic for tightening up all the nuts and bolts on the build and tightening down your dyno bolts into your pad, along with a socket set to go with that. So I've got a Barco socket set there and a nice hard case. So that tool's fantastic. It's put together many sheds. As you can see behind me, it's put a ton of them together, not missed a beat. Fantastic. Also, if you want to take your car tyre off, change the tyre on the boat trailer, anything like that, it's a really handy tool to have. So you've got those two for tightening and undoing things. Same thing, drill for drilling your sheets or bits and pieces, fantastic tool. But now we're going to get into some more of the specialised tools. So this is a right angle drill. Fantastic. What I've got on here is a step drill piece. So whether or not you're going to have a right angle drill or just a normal drill, these step drill bits are really handy. So you drill a pilot hole through first with a tech screw. So just a tech screw like that, pilot hole. Always use cutting fluid on these. Heat is what's going to kill drill bits, and that's any type of drill bit. So if you heat it up too much, it will ruin the cutting surface. So spray on or cutting fluid is fantastic, and that just makes drilling your holes for your knee braces, apex braces, or if you were done it and afterwards you're going to run cables through, you can use that to bore holes through for your cables, for your plumbing, everything like that. So this right angle drill, fantastic. So these are the sort of things that you might want to buy yourself to up your kit, or if you're watching this and you think, I don't want to buy that, but maybe you've got a mate that's a builder, say, hey, can I borrow your right angle drill? Fantastic. Speaking of drills, a concrete drill. So this here can be normal, I just use it for concrete. So for drilling your dyno bolt holes, for holding on your flashings, holding PA door hold down bolts, everything like that. A little drill like this is fantastic. These can do it, but they work a lot harder and you're a lot more likely to wear it out than a good quality concrete drill like this. It's really a must-have if you're doing a lot of work. If you're a real keen DIYer, well worth it. Put that on the Christmas list. Same again from the last one, angle grinder, must-have. And then we get into a few of the other things, like a bigger blower, which is fantastic for blowing down your pad, getting all the swarf off, but also super handy around the house, blowing all your leaves out, cleaning your gutters, so maintaining your shed later on. Once you've built it, you get up there and you blow that out, cleaning off your roof, especially if you've got big trees round, fantastic tool. And then the last couple of things is a set of shears. So a sort of tool like this, a set of shears, I think just for the skin, you are looking at sort of $600 or $700, but they're just so handy. You can adjust how the head sits, depending on where you're cutting, you can get into anywhere and cut that. So as a bit of a demonstration, like butter. So much easier to cut. So you've got to rip down a wall sheet for your corner. You can just cut through with that. Okay. Beautiful. So that's one tool that for ripping long sheets in half, for doing a lot of work, that's really good. If I was doing a finishing cut, I wouldn't use that. I would cut and then use my reds and greens and make a really precise cut with it. And then you've built your shed, you've got to do your door, your window openings, and those sorts of things. A set of nibblers is a fantastic tool. You can get nibbler attachments to go on drills. I've not used one, so I don't know how good they are. I know if you pop into the tool shed, they sell a pair of these that are a cable operated one for about $180, where a pair of these bad boys are about $800. But fantastic if you're commercially roofing, building sheds for a living, you can't go past it. And same thing, ask a mate, mate's uncle, if you can borrow a pair, they're really good. So they cut through like that, they open and close. So both these tools are recommended as correct cutting. So when you have your tin, when these cut, they open and they close down, so they keep the protective coating on your material. If you used an angle grinder to cut your tin, it will cut it, but it heats it up and it flares that edge out, and you would avoid your warranty. So you want to use reds and greens or an approved cutting method to cut it. So with these, you can sort of cut quite a lot of angle on them, so really endless what you can do to cut out all your openings for one of those. So saves you a lot of time, a lot of heartache. So same thing, you've got your roof iron sheets, you can cut through that pretty easily as well. So that cut through nice and easy. Or a little bit awkward doing it like this, but as you can see, those tools make light work of it. Also, I can demonstrate here. So you've got that hole there, like that. So obviously I don't want to go too hard, I got no cutting fluid on there, but it just cuts a perfect round hole. So as I say, for doing your knee braces, apex braces, that's fantastic. But also if you were wanting to run an outdoor light, you can make a really nice cut in there to run your power out of. So this is just the sort of extended version of extra tools that you might want to add to your kit, so you can build yourself the shed of your dreams and get out there and do it. Great sheds done right.